Turning now to the latest on the coronavirus pandemic, several metro school districts welcoming some students back to the classroom earlier this week, despite dozens of teachers speaking out saying they don't feel safe. But now the CDC is getting involved in this ongoing tug of war, making the case for schools to reopen. Liza Lucas looking into the recent recommendations. And Liza, the CDC says there are a lot of factors to take into consideration here, right?
That is right. The CDC report, obviously safety is a top priority, but they looked at data from fall semester from schools across the country, from schools across the world, especially those that had reopened successfully. And one of the big takeaways from this report was that they found that the type of rapid spread that we frequently seen in nursing homes and in workplaces, they say has not been reported in education settings in schools. Now, this report has a lot of information and recommendations, and they also determined that keeping schools closed, quote, could adversely affect students' academic progress, mental health, and access to essential services. Now, at the same time, the scientists behind this report say reopening schools safely is dependent on certain conditions, like controlling the virus spread within communities. And that can mean some tough decisions for communities and some unpopular ones. For example, like restricting indoor dining, preventing the transmission within the community. Now, we've seen some of those rules already in place, but the CD guidelines for reopening schools really emphasize the importance of mask wearing and expanded testing and social distancing. And this report actually said when the outbreaks did occur in schools, it was because of contributing factors like crowded classrooms and places when masks were not worn. So again, they're emphasizing these guidelines are super important. This is just a framework, and it is a framework with conditions. Sheba.
As is expected here, everything comes with conditions right now during COVID. So this morning, we now know students in Henry County will continue to learn remotely. The school district extending remote learning through February 5th. That's next Friday. The district then plans to enter into phase 2 on Monday, February 8th, which is a gradual and staggered return to face-to-face learning.